moments ever caught on camera. And if you subscribe and hit the bell fast enough, you'll find yourself among the luckiest people with whom something incredible is constantly happening. Let's do this. This guy seems to have gotten scammed by his dog breeder. You've all seen tropical volcanoes on TV, but how about a volcanic eruption in a far eastern forest with a 21-kilometer-high ash cloud? If someone asks you how Angry Birds is useful, show them this video. Some bad weather suddenly became quite terrible for a flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, boarding has been delayed because I need to change my underwear.
Her snoring husband is asleep in another room, but then she hears... Wait a minute, is that a trial version of Cerberus? But that dog is downright cute compared to the sound of the most dangerous bird in the world. You are now about to hear what the bear language sounds like. Do we have any bear translators in the audience? Want to know how this soccer player left an entire city without internet? Hey, wait, don't go. I'm kidding. After a rainstorm, this road became the world's first water park for cars. No one was hurt, and everyone had a good time. And this guy's gonna be sent to Azkaban for using magic outside of Hogwarts. But I want to do that too. You're about to see who the real boss in this house is. Apparently, this cat lied on its resume. This woman had both a plan and a budget for this very reason. This guy's tattoo doesn't mean anything, but it has a function. Well, the mafia definitely won't be taking him in with a tattoo like that. These farmers stopped a whole flood by sacrificing their pickup trucks loaded with dirt. Something went wrong for these campers, and they woke up surrounded by locals. Fortunately, they made it home in one piece. This guy thought little spiders were scary, but then... Oh, there it is! Here's more proof that dogs will miss you even if it's only been a few minutes since they last saw you. Hey! Hey! By the way, why didn't he just go under it? I've heard some crazy fishing stories in my day, but imagine telling somebody that you caught a plane. I swear, these anime fans can turn even a badminton racket into a super weapon. Or she's just showing us the cheapest way to destroy a balloon. This dog just said, "Hey, hold on, let me get in my position. Now get off my property." Something went wrong while transporting this 126-ton wind turbine. Now it looks like a watermill. Fortunately, no one was hurt. And this is what Tom and Jerry look like in real life. Meanwhile, the shopping cart uprising continues.
Damn.
Or they just hate Camrys.
Damn.
That moment when you fail the mission successfully. It may seem like this elderly woman is afraid of a couple of snowballs, but wait for it. And she was like, "Well, never mind. I'll go to the store in summer." Go camping, they said. It's so relaxing, they said. These people were lucky that the Lions filled up on water from their tent. There's no better motivation to exercise than a falling bottle of your favorite wine. While the boys are trying to do the water bottle challenge, real men are doing this. Yeah, that'll be another $200 to remove the new tree. And just like that, a volleyball match becomes a game of dodgeball. My luck is at about the same level as the owner of this uninsured car. Would you be terrified to run into a bear in the forest? Well, I'd like to help you extend that fear to moose. No need to thank me. I don't know what the odds of these two meeting in a field were, but I do know that the driver needs a dry cleaner now. This athlete's career could have ended at this training session, but luckily she had these guys around. I give this jump a 10. 10 years off my life, that is, because my heart almost stopped. Apparently, we found someone who could survive on Miller's planet from Interstellar. No one could press this button at the right time. But who said you had to do it with your hand? I wonder, do farmers get unscheduled vacations for unexpected things like this? Or at least new boots? Even Zeus can get upset for not being invited to a yacht party. To avoid annoying ads in real life without ad blocker, you have to be lucky. No one was hurt except for this office's advertising budget. Sometimes it's better to give the right of way and see a deer flying instead of your bike. What is that, camouflage? Here's the main reason why you should only ski at a resort's territory. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear helmets. This path suddenly went from difficult to nearly impossible, but this skier has unlimited luck. This subway station almost became the last stop for this woman, but she remembered that she forgot to buy eggs at the last second. And here's a typical winter day in Canada. In the American version, there's a Ford Mustang instead of a moose. This was the happiest day ever for the bikers, and the saddest day ever for the hungry tiger. At the worst possible moment, this plane's landing gear became damaged, and the pilot had to improvise. Fortunately, no one was hurt, except the plane. Here is the world's first cow translator. I think he took that last moo too personally. It looks like this car's running away from a tsunami, but that's actually fog rolling in from distant mountains. Okay, laundry's done, house is swept, and dinner will be ready in 5 minutes, my love. This might be a normal day in GTA Online, but this is real life.
Oops, my bad, wrong cheat code.
This is what a bridge demolition looks like when executed by a true professional from Spain. No need to worry, everything went according to plan and everyone is okay. This sailor had one job. Do you think he lost that anchor, or was that supposed to happen? Write in the comments. This is what the Devil's Woodyard mud volcano looks like, and just as it sounds, it spits out mud instead of magma. And this is everyone's health after they turn 30. How's your insurance, by the way? The residents of this town didn't know that professional captains could make a police U-turn, even on huge ships. This gibbon is a real menace to society.
Got your ear, kitty. Wait, kitty. Let's be friends. Got your ear, kitty.
Sometimes even the cliffs get tired of the endless photo shoots and need to lie down. Can you guess what color this car door originally was? Tell us in the comments. It seems that the driver of this tram decided to play Snake and almost lost. And these guys decided to show us what a real love triangle looks like. If there's always a way out, show it to me now. This rooster was like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Fun fact, wild boars don't travel in packs. It's more like a train. Oink oink train. Sorry. While you're sliding into her DMs, he's sliding straight into her. Introducing the Squirrel Pizza. Order our special pizza and get a squirrel for free. Common side effects may include rabies, hair in your teeth, and bad pizza. Look, I'm no biologist, but this here otter seems to prefer Android. Are you on the otter's team or not? Write in the comments. Remember, while you're skipping leg day, girls are skipping everything but leg day. Remember this scene from Karate Kid? Well, this guy did it better than Jackie Chan.
This is going on.
Seems like this guy lives on Mount Olympus, cause this is how his neighbor trims his trees. This guy asked his friends to print out his boarding pass, and now you know for sure that these are his best friends. This big guy isn't driving a Miata, he's wearing it. This is when you're trying to be stealthy in a game, but you're just not good at it. This is Professor McGonagall coming home from Hogwarts. But you said magic was forbidden outside of school. This is why you can't leave kittens alone, even for a minute. This time, they were playing The Floor is Lava. This guy was like, finally, I can relax alone. And the bear was thinking the same thing. Do you think the most amazing thing that could happen right now is him winning? Prepare to be surprised. Did you think global warming was just a joke? How about this rock slide at a lake in Utah? Yeah, looks like Greta Thunberg was right. It turns out that Naruto isn't the only one who knows the shadow cloning technique. And this is what intrusive advertising looks like in Canada. This professional Australian pilot can land a giant plane anywhere. By the way, why isn't everything upside down? This is the only way to get a husky to come inside.
Come on, inside. You wanna come in?
This area is so crime-ridden that this guy even has to break up cat fights. I swear, going to the zoo to see a chameleon is the dumbest idea ever. This dude is actually invisible. This is the world's first car to run on wood. And I'm not quite sure, is this eco-friendly and not eco-friendly at the same time? And here's a little Mr. Krabs getting his first glimpse of money.
Bruh.
Oh my god!
Money!
This guy has a stronger drive than even Tiger Woods. I didn't say he was more accurate. Here's footage of my last brain cell on Friday night. When your cat is home alone and suddenly, FBI, open up! Now, try to look at a different cat each time. The last thing you expect to see in the middle of the ocean is an excavator. I didn't know they migrated in the spring. The two main downsides of kayaking for me are cold water and... Shh, he might hear us. And this is what the demolition of a radio tower looks like when a professional takes on the job. Apparently, humans aren't the only ones affected by rising prices. Gasoline is so expensive right now that this seagull also has to travel on foot. Since AI can already think, now they're learning how to use a human body. You know it's bad when nature itself tells you to quit drinking. Hey, what are we doing here? To be honest, I don't know. And this guy is the definition of beginner's luck. I don't know what this guy did to the wild boars, but judging by the reaction of this large family, it's a blood feud. Maybe they know his wife. Oh look, the CEO of the Never Let Them Know Your Next Move company came to the office. If you know why this happened, tell us in the comments. And this cat was one step away from seeing a big world. Is it always orange cats? And this is why your mom always told you not to play with your food. don't know what happened to the car, but without it, this tire looks much happier. And if you think it's a ghost driver, it's not. Here he is, sitting on the side of the road. If you watch this woman's luckiest moment again, you'll wonder where the snow that fell on her came from. This guy thought Subaru was a rally champion and the car could go anywhere. Well, it is, but he bought the only car in the Subaru lineup that can't handle that. These fishermen just wanted to go fishing, but ended up at a shark Coachella instead. Just when you thought you've seen it all, there's a parrot watching videos about other parrots. Think you're safe behind a metal fence? This big boy begs to differ. And here's a POV for every girl who ever asked, "Would you still love me if I was a worm?" If you've ever wondered what landing at the most dangerous airport in the world looks like from inside of the plane, this is it. And here's the coldest pit stop release in F1 history. As soon as this part closed, the Ferris wheel immediately decided to retire. This is how G-Wagon owners bring along a spare tire. Meanwhile, ordinary car owners transport bicycles on their rooftops. But of course, the Mustang had to stand out. This guy may not have been able to find a dance partner, but he did manage to find his true love. Now, try to count how many ferrets are in this wheel. I'll check your answer in the comments. These high-rise buildings were built with major flaws, so some true demolition pros took on the job and didn't make a single mistake. It seems that these sailors have found the Kraken's spawn point. This is what real driving solidarity looks like, no matter how much horsepower you have. Apparently, the laws of physics apply to everyone except mountain goats. Here's a Gibbons morning workout routine. It keeps him in shape so he can jump at over 56 kilometers per hour. Just one right touch is enough for a professional to perfectly demolish an entire bridge. You know you're a great cook when a bear from a nearby forest comes to your barbecue.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
Now, make a wish, because this pink dolphin is one of the rarest species in the world, and it's almost impossible to find one. This is why you shouldn't take your phone on deployment. Looks like it was in airplane mode. And this is what happens when you go shopping before the holidays with a list from your family. Always pay your electricity bills on time, otherwise it'll run away from you while making angry noises. Thanks to Zeus's personal grudge against France, an unimpressive photo becomes the most badass of all time. You might see a dog chasing a cat on your street, but in Alaska, the situation is completely different. Sometimes ice makes amazing shapes. Maybe these are ice noodles. And this guy looks like Waluigi in Mario Kart. In a bad neighborhood, you're not even safe in the middle of the day. This little dude is the greatest master of disguise ever. Only those with daughters will know what's going on here. After a long time, these guys finally showed us what we've all been waiting for. Some kids are probably asking, what's a DVD? In winter, this German Shepherd makes snowballs. So, does he start building a BMW in the summer? And this is a certified forklift moment. Only real Beatles fans know who this is. When you finally find the person who's been ruining your life. And these enemies turned lovers started dancing the tango in mid-fight. Apparently, Ents actually exist in real life. If you have a logical explanation for this, put it in the comments. Everything that could go wrong here did go wrong, but no one was hurt. What a miracle. And this homeless man is a Florida star thanks to his cart train. Aw, look at that. Dogs in their own little carts. If I saw this pro with a hoop on the street, I would give him all the money and everything I own. After a bit of lying on the floor, this dog dropped the hardest trick ever. Oh my duck! What's going on here? Why are there so many of them? Hey, don't worry. There's another glass in there. Right? Right? Now that all the criminals in Czechia have been caught, it's time to catch the most wanted one, a runaway ostrich. Don't worry, he's fine. He even got a lawyer. The first people to be replaced by AI will probably be pro tic-tac-toe players. Or maybe not. I'm not sure if this is how a fire hydrant's supposed to work. If I have to work the night shift, then this is the only way. This lady tried to hide from the cops in a car wash like in GTA, but cops in real life are built different. This is it. We finally found it. The end of the rainbow. Time to dig up that gold. On the road, not only is it important to be buckled up, but also lucky. And if this guy's seen Final Destination, he knows his troubles are just beginning. Good thing this wilderness firefighter put on his lucky hat today. I've always said that squirrels are the spawn of hell, and that fireball proves it. You don't know luck until you've tried running away from a 1,700 kilogram hippo. And it worked. And this seems to be the worst and the best basketball player at the same time. Skill alone isn't enough for proper kite surfing in South Africa. You still need a lot of luck. Look at this weird guy. He thinks he's Thor. Excuse me, Mr. Thor. While everyone is living on the edge, this guy is sleeping on the edge. This Utah man was being pursued by a mountain lion.
I'm gonna buck you. I'm going away. I'm not gonna buck you. I promise. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not going away. I'm going away.
Lucky for him, the big cat learned basic English during their conversation.
I'm going away.
Do you know what the happiest day of your life looks like? It's when an armored truck dumps its money all over the highway right in front of you. I wish I was as good at dodging my problems as this girl is at dodging wheels. Which do you think is stronger, this dude's grip strength or the bar? That's right, his luck.
Oh my God, what just happened?
The passengers of this helicopter were lucky to have a pilot with such incredible skill at the controls. This guy had to revert to his ancestral instincts to save himself. And it worked. Okay, so maybe this guy's swing isn't that good, but this bat flip is 10 out of 10. Think smart elevators know where you live? Nope, they know how long you live. According to PC Gamers, this is how console players shoot with aim assist. Sometimes there are failures in the cat distribution system. Holy! But something tells me that this Lynx will remember these people and track them down. This safari did not go exactly as planned, and it's scary to imagine what a 6,000 kilogram elephant could do if these people weren't so lucky. This guy's reaction time is something any CSGO player would be envious of. And this fluffy bandit was one step away from becoming a stray cat.
So, what do you think?
So nice.
A couple more millimeters and this girl would have had to re-download Tinder to find a new boyfriend. But someone got lucky today. If you can't even score the easiest goal, just remember, it's not a lack of skill, it's a lack of luck. And here's what a typical working day on an Antarctic expedition looks like. Here's how a sniper's wife goes on walks with her child. Can't see her? Me neither. And here we have your average pit bull named Princess. She doesn't bite though, no need. This guy seems to have only paid half price for this car. So it's not a Ford F-150, it's an F-75 now? You know you're boring when even a bear has to learn how to open doors just to get away. Do you hear that? Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. One thing's for sure, no Call of Duty character is as cool as this pro medic who can get into a helicopter at a speed of 25 knots. Don't try this at home. The whole neighborhood will be listening to this if the dog's owner is even 1 minute late. This is the most aggressive hail I've ever seen. This guy thought that parallel parking is when the car is parallel to the road, with one little nuance. This guy hates flying, but not for the reason you might think. He's extremely ticklish. Plot twist, he forgot his landing ticket at home. Apparently, Tommy Vercetti forgot his tank after playing with cheat codes on. Let me know if you did the same, in GTA of course. Okay, so you cleaned your house, but I asked you to clean this guy's house. God, CGI has gotten so much better that the new Avatar movie has swimming scenes that look more realistic than real life. After you've done some cleaning, all you're likely to find in your vacuum cleaner is some dust. But not in Australia. No one was hurt, but I would never sleep again after that. Look, I ain't no engineer or nothing, but that is not how a windmill's supposed to work. I don't know what that accent was, but don't worry, no one was hurt. You thought Tesla had big windshields? Oh, please, you haven't seen an old Opel yet. What is actually? When your best friend asks you to just take a bite. These two drivers decided to copy a scene from Furious 7. But both got their turn signals mixed up. Maybe they showed each other the way. This guy finally found out where cockroaches come from. A new phobia? No need to thank me. Rule number 1, if you see a lion, drive by. Rule number 2, if a lion sees you, step on the gas and never come back. Don't be like this guy. Guess which one of these cars just came out of the car wash? You realize that you didn't need those 5 shots when you see an elephant seal in the middle of the street. She thought a dirty stove was the worst thing in this kitchen until... Jeez, what a screamer. Oh look, the new houses have ceilings with animal decorations. No, wait a minute. When real professionals get down to business, everything falls like dominoes. This guy thought he was the strongest in the gym, but he didn't know that Wonder Woman was training next to him. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever. Said the driver of this truck about his wheel. It looks like this guy won't be having an omelet with breakfast. If this mouse were to take an IQ test, it would definitely win.
Sai, lindinha. Ah, puta merda.
The same can't be said for the cat. This is the only toilet you won't stay in for too long. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. This guy didn't win at darts on his first throw, so he threw the second one and ended the game for everyone. Here's me headed towards a brighter future. This little spy was caught stealing ammo. If you know why he needs it, tell us in the comments. She was doing pull-ups in the middle of the street at night. That, children, is how I met your mother. Some fishermen were hoping this was a bunch of fish floating, but it was just the wind ruining their plans. Or was it just Wong?
My apologies, Miss Walter Smithfield.
These guys seem totally confused about who's playing for which team. Or this bird is the big boss on this lawn. This guy's mom bought these jeans and was like, he'll grow into them. My psychologist says no one's watching me, but what about this mouse that dialed my apartment number and called me? Just how? Who needs a snowplow when your Audi Quattro can do the same thing with style? They say that dogs look similar to their owners. No, they're identical. Who else thinks cats are stupid? Well, keep thinking that and your cat'll never let you leave the balcony. This guy gets a 100% discount off all products, but only when his friend is around. This little guy is better at heists than your team in GTA Online.
Why, hello, how you doing? How can I help? Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay.
This kayaker accidentally captured footage of Cthulhu? If I were this man, I wouldn't be worried about bears. I'd worry about what they're running from. Leave a comment if this clip broke your brain too. Think you're having a bad day at work? Tell that to this woman. While this guy is making a video about the oil he found in the desert, he's already made the Forbes list. Apparently, even bears have gotten sick of the "meanwhile in Russia" jokes, so they moved to California. Did you know that professional helicopter pilots clear the wires of snow in their spare time? And if you thought you were useless, just look at this sand cleaner. This is what happens in Italy when you break spaghetti in half.
Spingere, guarda che là c'è l'acqua sotto. Fiume.
These builders were lifting a spare window, but now it looks like it's just a window. What kind of horsepower do you think this car has? That's right, 1. Yes, I've heard that there's always a bigger fish, but no one told me it would have such a huge mouth. I don't mean to be rude, but I think this biker confused the store for the drive-thru. 1 cheeseburger, please. You should always sort your garbage. Even cats know that. This swan was like, I woke up in a new Bugatti. Tell me it's time to run without telling me it's time to run. Okay, Elon Musk, book me a ticket to Mars. And that's all for today. What is the most incredible moment you've had this year? Be sure to share in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. See you later.